Hey guys, it's Meginthebox, and today I am bringing you a what sold video so far for this month of February. So here we go. First up is this Free Planet pink tropical t-shirt. I got it back in August of last year at the Goodwill outlet bins, and it sold on the 4th. And after cost of goods and fees, I made $2.75, and it sold on Poshmark. Next, this purple Polo Ralph Lauren t-shirt I got back in September last year at the Goodwill outlet bins, and it sold on eBay, and I made $5.75. Next up is this Disney pressed coin collection book. I got it last year in October at the Goodwill outlet bins. I sold it on February 6th on Mercari, and I made $11.52. Next, this seashell handbag I also got in October of last year at the bins, and it sold on February the 12th on eBay, and I made $13.82 after cost of goods and fees. This solid copper eagle pendant necklace, I got this at a yard sale last November, and it sold on February the 2nd on Poshmark, and I made $14.77 on it. Next, this Kenmore accessories set I got in November of last year at a yard sale, and it sold on February the 7th on Poshmark, and I made $8.38 on those. Okay, this next one is actually a bundle deal. I got these items at a yard sale and an estate sale, and they sold on February the 4th on Poshmark, and I made $19.11 on those. This Coach purse I got in December of last year at a yard sale, and it sold on February the 8th on eBay, and I made $7.33 on it. Next, this set of wooden grocery play foods. I got these January the 4th of this year at the Goodwill outlet bins, and they sold February the 7th on eBay, and I made $8.12 on those. Next, this Gumball Machine plush I picked up at the Goodwill outlet bins on January the 19th of this year, and I sold it on February the 9th on Poshmark, and I made $8.32 on that. Hey there guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy content like this. Be sure to hit the bell icon to be notified of new video uploads. This Ursula toy I got this year, January the 19th at the Goodwill outlet bins, and it sold on February the 9th on eBay, and I made $9.70 on it. This Sackroots zippered pouch I got at a yard sale on January the 21st of this year, and it sold on February the 3rd, and it sold on Poshmark, and I made $11.48 on it. This Curious George hand puppet I got at the Goodwill outlet bins on January the 31st, and it sold on February the 7th. It sold on Poshmark, and I made $12.63. This lunch kit by Temptations I also got on January the 31st at the Goodwill Outlet bins. Sold on February the 6th on eBay, and I made $13.30 on it. This pink and white interactive dog also came from the bins on January the 31st, and it sold on February the 7th on eBay, and I made $16.59 after cost of goods and fees. This oval platter was actually a donation from last year in November, and it sold on February the 8th on eBay, and I made $7.77 on it. This set of Barbie miniature groceries came from the Goodwill Outlet bins last year in October, and they sold February the 9th on eBay, and I made $3.32. This set of Pioneer Woman mugs, I've had these since May of 2023, and I got those at a garage sale, and they finally sold on Poshmark, and I made $3.19 on those. This Harold's necktie, I got at a garage sale last October, and it sold on February the 10th on Mercari, and I made $10.20 on that. This My Arcade handheld game I picked up at a yard sale on December the 18th of last year, and it sold on February the 10th on eBay, and I made $9.71. This bamboo easel I just recently picked up at the Goodwill Outlet bins on the 4th of February, and it sold very quickly, and it sold on the 11th of February on Mercari, and I made $14.73. This Rushton skunk plush was also a very recent pickup from the bins, and it was on the 4th of February that I picked it up, and it also sold on February the 11th on eBay, and I made $37.45 on that. And last but not least, this Bob Mackie necktie was a donated item from back in November of 2023, and it sold on February the 12th on Poshmark, and I made $8.14. So for Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay, my adjusted net profit after cost of goods and fees, I made $258.09 so far. And for my local sales for my group on Facebook, I made $426.25 so far for the month of February. Be sure to check out my Facebook group, Meginthebox Resale, because I offer a lot of these items for less than other venues, and shipping is also available. I put a link in the description box to my Facebook group so you can find it easier.